Here.
It's cool. Kids next door.
Oh, I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Put Granny on there. It makes it more personal. Should add 2 more squares. Like Granny.
Gotta be careful with the exposure on this, because you can really overexpose if you're not careful. Say hi, baby.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Get out the door. Get out the door.
I like this angle.
Very upset because I just realized that I didn't bring my camera.
Oh,
the one that
man.
makes single images, not the continuous.
Contiguous 48 images.
I can see you got half a battery.
Yep.
And you're 39 minutes and 8 seconds on that tape.
Well, backwards, because I think it just started at 0.
Oh, Sony's tape. All that Sony stuff, they got it down. How about that Info Lithium battery system?
It's pretty niftified.
Eventually a line.
So
Is that
can't
just high 8 or is that digital 8?
It's just high 8.
That's still great, man. You can get those cheap too.
Yep. And I like shooting in 16:9.
Yeah.
This frame's better, you know.
Makes you also feel like you're making a real movie.
You're making a film.
A film, yeah, that's what I meant. Uh-oh. Oh my God.
You're not what?
Air conditioning vent? Broken hanging down.
What happened?
Our house is
So nice and cool.
wonderful.
Must be a wicked storm coming.
Hey, baby.
Night.
What is so funny?
Fire it up.
No, you don't pick that thing up.
It had bed rats.
Something might crawl out from underneath it.
Oh, God. When Ray
Kinda
got
like
it,
dead rat pie.
Ray got it, it had skeletons of mice in it. And I didn't know it. And I took the water hose and filled it up. I rinsed it out. Then I took the water hose and
Sprayed up in there and
sprayed
stuff.
in there and left it sitting. And then I went to dump them out. And all these little
Boom.
mice that was dehydrated now are filled out. You could tell what they were. A whole bunch of them.
So
They go
nasty.
in there small and they grow up and can get out.
Well, yeah, they went in there small, but they tried to get out too. I'm sure when they're small, they couldn't climb up the top. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know.
It's you. He's old and give out.
Can't dance.
All right, Dan.
I don't know how to dance.
Captain, what you got to say about
I
it?
haven't shaved in about 3 days, boy. I ain't felt like it. I ain't had time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Just been busy.
It's stuff to do, things to do.
Things to do, and then have to take a break between times and kick my old foot up. And,
You're gonna have to
All that
kind
kinda
of
stuff.
calm it down a little bit. Don't let yourself get too overexerted.
yeah, well, it's just lasting longer this time. It's been like this before, but I said if it's not better by
And I'm not a musk person.
Monday morning, 10, 11 o'clock, it's still exactly the same, I'm going to go ahead and call the doctor and get on that nasty medicine. I
Yeah.
don't want to do it, but I got to get this foot down. I can't
That one's good
can't
too.
have it like that.
But I like those kind of.
Let me see it.
What I'm doing isn't working. What I'm doing is not working.
Yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable looking.
Yeah. What I'm doing is not working.
Women, it doesn't smell.
It didn't appear. That's Yankee for paste. Pissed. But it's not working now.
Yeah, it's like
I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do.
I like white
Well, that's not good.
But it will get better if I have to go to the doctor and get on that stuff. I don't want to take it, but I will get it.
We'll
But I ain't
get
gonna
you on
take
it.
it. As soon as it gets well, I'm gonna quit taking the medicine. I ain't gonna go on taking it.
Get you in a
I
2-shot.
put that out there because when you first light it, the flames come up and I don't want to mess with this. But after, I mean, it starts sprinkling rain, you know, it's cool. Pick it up.
Yep.
I got a couple of baskets at the lake. It's better for patties. That's good for steaks where you cut stuff like that big. But it's chopped or something. But when I got it at the lake, it's just the same on both sides. In other words, if you turn that over, your meat's not close to the fire. Okay,
Yeah. And then when you
when I went out there to open up my old pit and start getting ready to bring it over and use it, they had, red wasps had them a nest about this big, and they already started, and there's 4 of them in there, and they act like they're a little pissed, so.
So I had to kill them.
Swatted them. No, I didn't kill them, I just got them out.
Swatted them?
I haven't
Just with my bare hand.
Swat them with my hand.
Some with his bare hand.
Man, I knocked me 2 nests yesterday down in my house. I had my can, I was ready to go up and down the street and ask people, could I go in your backyard and just look around and see if you got wasps? Because I love to kill them. I do, man. I get my jollies.
You've always liked killing
if that
bees.
shit was $50 a can, I'd still buy it.
You've always loved killing bees. I remember you out here with a badminton racket or a tennis racket hitting them slow bees and big old fat dumb
Yeah,
slow bees.
they don't even sting you. That was kind of cruel, but
Oh boy, the ones that sting you, you're just happy to murder them.
yeah, that was almost not as good. Did I tell you when we were in London and we just crossed, we took the tube to Westminster Station,
Yeah,
and you don't realize it, but you go under the Thames when you do that.
right.
And you came out on the other side and we crossed back over Westminster Bridge from Big Ben and crossed over to the museums and to where the British Airways London Eye is.
Yeah.
Observation wheel. And right when we got across the bridge, there were some guys handing out pamphlets. You know, it was a real crowded street. And they were handing out pamphlets to go, do you go to the museum? Go to the museum. If you go to the museum, and this guy, like, I had it my most recent, the one we saw him in Dallas, Elvis in Dallas, the green long sleeve. And he was, no, it wasn't that. No, it couldn't have been that. It was the black one. It was the, I got it in Austin. I paid like $50 for it, but it's nice buttons. It's embroidered, it's Elvis Costello, the attractions, all this useless beauty.
Yeah.
That's the barbecue day.
And it says the attractions. This guy was like, if you go into, oh wow, Elvis Costello, the attractions. I was like, thanks. It just like caught him. I was like, wow. Like he'd never seen anything like that before. I was like, I almost, was tempted to stop and go, oh, you dig this? See, I live in Texas. How cool am I?
What's his name?
But
You're cool for living in Texas in general.
Because
if only you knew.
after a day or two, we were dying to talk to locals. We were
That's his
dying,
name, baby.
We were dying
It's
to hook
okay.
up with locals. We were just dying to. But it's like we tried this. There were some young guys drinking in the pub, and we were drinking, and we were like, man, I wish we'd go hang out with them. I know it sounds so gay. I want to go hang out with them, man, and get to know them.
But you didn't.
Well, we kind of did. This one guy who was getting more drunk than any of them.
Yeah.
His name was Albie, and he, as he drank, it became apparent that he had some type of MS.
Yeah.
And he was drinking. I ran into him on the way to the bathroom. He dropped his drink, and it's his pint glasses, and they just shatter like crazy. And they're ready to clean it up, and they're being real polite. Not even ready to kick him out like they would here at a bar. A guy getting that's trashed, and there, everywhere you go, you go into public places, and it's like totally, you can't do it. It's totally unheard of. You're not supposed to like speak out loud. You can't like raise your voice.
Yeah.
The only place you can is in a pub. And that's where it's like expected. You'll hear it getting loud, like, it was a fucking football game, and I was in the chicken baseball fight after fucking time, man, fucking told it, man. And they're all just doing
It's the only place you can actually do an Aussie
Right.
impersonation, I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
That's all.
The reason why they're overly loud in the pub.
So a real cruddy looking little kid. Darren looked kind of bad as a baby. He was bald. Darren as a baby's about like I am as a grown-up. At the groin.
She couldn't hardly even wear those newborn baby clothes that say 7 to 10 pounds.
Cam, good to see you, man.
Good to see you, dude. I ain't been getting much sleep at night, and I'm kind of just
Well, this
zombie-izing during the day.
me too. This thing I've been doing with the allergies and stuff has made it really hard for me to sleep. So in order to sleep, I'm taking NyQuil, which makes me half loopy until 1 or 2.
I'll tell you something I took one time, and I didn't continue to take it. What's Tylenol PM?
Yeah,
You ever taken that?
I think I have.
But, you know, I said, you know, if you drink beer like I do, you know, regular, you don't want to be no acetaminophen.
Hi, monkey head.
No acetaminophen.
Yeah.
No. No Tylenol. That alcohol don't go good with that. So I thought, man, that stuff worked real great, but I can't do it. So then ibuprofen doesn't have that reputation, you know, with alcohol.
Right, for messing with alcohol. Exacerbates liver.
But I don't think ibuprofen, like Advil, I don't think they have a PM. They might have. I don't know.
Oh, I think they do.
They do?
I've seen like, shoot, what's the one?
They'd be foolish not to have it on the market.
I think I've seen Aleve PM or whatever that is.
They'd be foolish not to have it because, well, you know, golly, wouldn't you want to compete with that? Looks pretty damn good, don't it?
Sure does.
Okay. Mom, look what I can do. Come on.
I'm watching you from
Oh,
here,
look
okay?
at the skateboard.
I'm gonna watch you from here. Oh, he gave you that?
This pit right here, there was a garage sale over at the trailer park.
Yeah.
Many years before Grandma ever thought about leaving that. It was all,
Yeah.
this was not too many years after she moved over there.
Yeah.
And
Look at you,
it was in
Alyssa.
real good shape. Had the bottom part and all that.
What'd you get for it? $1?
Years,
We're having a
I get
barbecue.
$15 for it, but
Yeah.
you know, it's a craft, it's a Kenmore.
Oh yeah.
And you know, it was just
Yeah, when we met Robert.
Oh,
I got some pictures of him.
No, how cool.
No, I didn't meet him. Just
Oh,
kidding.
I thought you
but these
did.
are all like these are great snapshots. A photographer that took them, and they were throwbacks when I worked at Wolf Camera.
Yeah, that's right. She's
And
done
I think great. They're just.
Yeah, those are killer pictures.
And he's like, he thought he looked a little pink. I'm redone. So I'm supposed to throw these away. And I'm like, His name is Kim. Boom, boom, boom.
It's supposed to be really
The way it reads is don't do granny drugs, Sue. I think she said don't do drugs, Granny Sue.
She got her pages typed wrong.
That's cute. I like that. Drugs. Don't do granny
Yeah,
drugs.
it's too late.
Well, it's too late.
That's what I was talking about.
I already did that granny drug.
Good Lord.
These guys were like
Yeah.
that hard.
Like
Then
prison
we get a
raid.
cigarette. She's talking about the cigarette.
They program them to be little Nazis in school.
That's what I was. Aren't going in the photo album, but
Oh, our escapade.
Hey, baby.
I know, they got.
and look at he's on his head right there. They're picking him up.
No, you're cute.
It's like
No,
seconds before
you're
his
cute.
feet came this way and hit the coffee table. Boom! That was
Can I
gonna
get this one? My back leg, buddy.
She thought that's funny.
I just got a big picture of them too.
I ain't
I
yeah, I
know.
ain't putting that in the photo album. Well, I did, but it's not
Their,
stuck in.
their secret love affair. The
Who's?
Vio and
Lewis.
Lewis.
I don't know that it's very secret. They let it be documented on film.
Got photos of it, you'd think.
Yeah.
They're showing up.
Just think what they do when they're off by themselves.
Ew.
Yeah.
You know what happens to Vio when he gets drunk is, you know,
It's not. It's a
just
pretty picture
just
for some,
holding your
but not
ass
for others.
and stuff like that. He starts drinking and of course Lewis is like, you know, instead of like getting mad or ignoring him, he'll go the opposite way and go with it, you know.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they're really just slugging each other.
I know.
It's just, I think it's
There's a pricelessness to that.
a pricelessness.
Yeah, that's priceless. It's like one of those things that
So
it's
one
really
of them,
perfect.
whichever one of them dies first, the other one will be the only one crying at the funeral.
There-
It's just something I thought of.
That's pretty funny though.
But
For a
it's
funeral
true.
kind of a thing.
It's true though.
Ice cream.
They are like brothers. They do love each other very much.
And then
Obviously.
and Kirk's dating this girl that he brought over.
We love having
Even
barbecue.
though we went to high school,
Yes.
none of us remember her.
Are you happy, Mom?
But she did
Yes.
go
Go
because
tell
she
Daddy's
was
camera what you
yearbook.
just said.
And she finally saw
Dad,
the flying circus.
Tell Daddy
She
we love having
saw
barba.
all that. And
We love having barbecue
she's not sure about us.
I know.
Say it
today.
again. What do we love?
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Oh, she was so.
Say it right here. Barba what?
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Look at this face, Granny Sue. Look. Show Daddy's camera. Show Daddy's camera how pathetic you are. This is the only have to eat the ice cream we have in the freezer face. This is the only have 2 different kinds of ice cream in the freezer and can't get it from the ice cream man face.
She's placking like that. She don't mean that.
Ice cream. Gets them every time.
Fleck it. Hey, Elizabeth. Fleck it real mad about the ice cream. Fleck it real sad.
Could y'all go play some music around the ice cream in the freezer? Could you play some loud tinkly music out the door of the van and sell them a little bit of ice cream out of the thing in the freezer? Out the door of the van?
Get me some Monopoly money and a music box.
I'm sorry.
And we got
Okay,
it.
come tell John John, come tell Dad about the ice cream man.
I wish we would get a shot of that.
What?
He wants to go out there, he's running out there, and he gets the ice cream man's attention.
Because I
And
had
he's like,
Mommy, do.
I'll get it tomorrow!
Who's gonna come?
I had to get some ice cream.
We have ice cream. We're gonna have a barbecue.
Well, maybe next week I'll have ice cream.
You can have ice cream later today. We have ice cream. We already
Daddy,
have
like I-
purchased ice cream.
Like at Granny's house. The little birdie comes.
You probably need to go to the potty. Let's go.
Not so good.
That when I did
All right,
this.
all right. We're gonna go in a minute then. In a minute, okay, John? Dad, can I tell the ice cream man what next week?
You can tell him whatever you want to tell him. Ice cream man, he's got a certain way about him. He doesn't care.
Mostly probably drunk behind the wheel. Mostly
Yeah,
probably
we were,
non-English speaking.
reminds me of, you see this bunk videotape in one of we ran out to get ice cream from the
But he can make good change.
I
That's
think
all
you
we
showed it to me.
He's
And he
real old,
always
and
has
the
a
dude didn't have a
really
name
cool
then. That's how long ago it was. We're like totally messing with the ice cream lady. You smoke crack, Alice?
Daddy, what is that little tune?
I always suspect the ice cream man has a little something in the back for the older kids,
What is
if
that
asked.
little tune the ice cream truck plays that y'all used to hear in the army?
At least the one in my neighborhood. I suspect he
Darren
has
and I go running after the ice cream man.
something on a stick, something on a stick.
Do 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 do
Don't
do
do drugs, Granny Sue. That's what it
Don't
says.
do granny drugs, Sue. Show that
It don't
sign,
matter. It
Glenn.
ain't important. It was just a
Hey,
song. I can't think of the tune.
show that
Elizabeth's
sign.
Point
The
to
ice
it.
cream truck
That
comes by
says,
and
don't
plays.
do drugs, Granny Sue.
It says, don't do granny drugs, Sue.
I like the way you spelled Granny Sue's name, as if you're calling wild animals. Sue.
At least she says Sue. She don't say Ruth.
I know. John's been calling her Granny Ruth.
All day or just that one
He
time?
did it.
He did a couple of times.
Close enough. God, you're picky.
The child got the vowel sound right, if not the
Mommy, look at
spelling.
this.
You're funny. Hey, can you close that gate? Can you close that gate? Latch it.
I said, who do you know named Ruth? My grandmother's mother. I said, well, you don't know anybody named Sue? You, he said.
He knows you.
That sure smells good. Come here, you. Come here.
Hey,
Come
Darren.
here, you.
Probably so.
Get me out.
Come here, monkey. Come here. Oh, pick your legs up. There you go, baby.
It's another spider web.
You're getting a little bit too scared of the spiders, honey. You're worrying about the spiders too much.
Her name is Marina, which would be, I think, Spanish or maybe Italian.
Marina, that's a girl on sea right.
I think those were the baby spiders that were.
Maybe.
Or they're like all lesbians, or they're bisexual.
I
Well,
think
there's like
those,
two
like-
girls on there. One
Maybe
is
so.
this girl that we're talking about, Jenny, who's experimenting / bi.
I think.
But,
What other professions
Used to
do they
be,
do? Like, what other their professions?
Bat, who was played by Jennifer Beals, runs a art museum,
Oh, cool.
contemporary art museum.
That's
movie
so
is
cool.
this?
I've always thought
The
that
L
was
Word.
neat, but that's
And
kind of wow.
the L Word. You haven't watched that on Showtime? Oh, it's a real good show.
It's about it's like
Wang to it.
I saw one episode at y'all's house.
Well, the first
I
season
did
is on
see an
DVD.
episode at your house.
The first
and-
season's on DVD. It's just really well done. They do a really
Yeah.
good job. And one of them is a tennis
Yes,
player
that's right.
who is now getting endorsements and actually starting a pretty good career.
It's well written. From what I've seen and heard, read about.
It's a good show. We really like it.
Because you know, I heard that you talk about what George Carlin calls the constant
Wanna sit on a chair?
pacification.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, about the American male and stuff like, Harley Davidson theme
also,
parks.
now they're all coming down on the fireworks thing now.
What? Oh, yeah. They've
Fireworks,
been doing
they're
it for a long time.
You know, I mean, like hard, like they want to get rid of fireworks
They're
altogether.
just running around and not safe.
Who are these people who want to do that?
I don't understand that.
Not me.
And then what does Alice do, Glenn?
It's like almost like there are certain parents out there who think that if they can just protect their children from all types of fear and pain,
No, she
that they'll
writes a
grow
little
up
column.
knowing
That's
about
what-
them
Right,
anyway.
right. She
But
writes
you know what,
some-
Darren? I agree with you. There's no way. I mean, hello, we all made it. We didn't even have car seats.
What?
Mom, you didn't buy me a car seat?
You had a car seat, son.
I mean,
You didn't love me?
It was called a seat
I don't
belt.
think I had one.
Yeah. I was going to say, you had a car seat. It was just like mine.
It's got a seat belt that went like this. Went across my neck.
In between my parents, or if not, my mother used to say that I would sit right, like my grandfather.
Now, if
was
you hear the
driving
tires
right here, and I'd
screech,
grab his
put your
neck,
foot
and that was
against
safety.
the dashboard.
His arm
That was your car seat.
That was your car
Nobody wore
seat.
seatbelts.
Nobody wore seatbelts.
I remember when I was
Hold
a
your
kid
breath.
in the 70s.
Duck and hide,
Mid-
duck and
to
hide.
the
Remember duck and hide?
mid-70s.
I remember duck and cover.
Flash,
all
duck,
those-
and cover, was it?
It,
Yep.
you know, it wrinkles
Duck
my dress. I don't
and
know.
cover.
Or it was like all the way stuck in the seat.
Take my driver's test when we came to Houston. The driver instructor was sitting over there, and I was in a Volkswagen. And when he told me to stop, I stood like that.
Yeah, there you go. There's a
And
car
I
seat
had
right
to move
there.
the car
Automatic.
seat for him to get in. I had to move the car seat out of the passenger side for him to get
Well,
in.
car seats were very different though.
And
in
riding
those days. They were
bikes
like
and
little plastic
skateboards.
buckets. You know,
Did
they
you
weren't
ever
much of
had-
anything. Now
No,
they're
Just so the baby
And then they went through a period where a
very
car seat was.
expensive
where car-
contraption.
I remember then we went through a period where a car seat was like 97 miles of stainless steel tubing with crap all wrapped around it, and then pads and straps and buttons and.
Will's car seat was a little bit of molded plastic with a bunch of stainless steel tubing, and then a place where the seatbelt wrapped around it.
Yeah.
It was not much to speak of, and I believe it cost me $5.
Well, that's because we got it at a thrift store, I think.
But still, I mean,
He's alive, ain't he?
I don't know, but we all had a fanciest stroller I'd ever seen in my life.
Well, my
Oh yeah, we got that.
grandparents
They
had a
got that
stroller.
shotgun
was a
stroller. For it.
Cadillac,
piece of
wasn't it?
cloth.
It was.
That
Couple
thing
of
is
training
probably still
wheels.
around somewhere in my house. We had that fancy stroller, but then we used that little cheapy umbrella type stroller a lot
those are
more. A
convenient.
lot
because it's
more.
much more convenient. The kids still strapped
the other
in
thing-
there.
Yeah, and the other one weighed about 100 pounds. You carry that thing around. Oh,
Get a hernia.
But it does still exist.
I got a hornia.
But I'm.
We used to have.
Well,
He's got me on it.
Space alien is a truck.
Wondering what that
I know.
noise was. It sounds like the sound at the end of the one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater song.
That's what it is.
I just don't.
Play!
Not yet.
not yet. Not on the good day.
We're fine, Daddy.
Oh, that's
How you doing over there, Daddy?
that was so good.
He's so quiet. You don't have the strength to get in on these conversations. It takes lots of energy.
He's busy. He's busy. He's got the burger thing going on.
Oh, bull on me. You're beyond that. You're just above it.
Well, that's true. We are very isolated. Sometimes my verbs and nouns even match.
What is a verb and a noun?
Like cat and
She's
cow.
serious.
You're
Noun.
bisexual and you asked that. I mean, bilingual and you asked that question.
A little bit of both. No, I'm just kidding.
We're gonna do some L word practice tapes.
Yeah.
Careful, they got
Hey.
the sound and camera.
I know, right?
Yeah, you work in the school system, don't you? It takes you down.
No, I tell you what would really be embarrassing is when your
Oh,
kids
the
grow
school
up enough
system
to
is
understand
full
what
of
you
them. Are you
said,
kidding me?
and we drag out these old tapes
Yeah, but
thinking,
they
well, there's
don't talk
nothing
about
on
it
it.
on
We're just sitting
video.
around talking at a barbecue.
There because it could some child can get
Mommy,
a hold of
what did
it,
you
or,
just say?
get on the internet and they're in trouble.
Who knows?
But you always have the teachers, the two sets of teachers who are always hanging out.
Front bedroom looking in.
Oh yeah, there's many and many. And then like at the school that I used to work with or work at, there was these two teachers. There were always together. Always.
Both not about anything, they're getting bashed back by that family, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
really
I could play
No
you the
positive
tape.
reinforcement in that bag.
Well, it's meant to be joking, but after a while enough is
Yeah, it's
I mean, it's just the whole anything that has to do, and I said it then. Anything that has to do with Uncle Gerald. Any people who were around Uncle Gerald.
we were busting.
There's
him on
going
it
to. Oh, I was busting his ass. He said something to Kelly, and I hit him hard. You saw how hard I hit him.
yeah, it's just mean.
I mean, he said something.
He probably lets loose around.
I mean, he talks about like this when he's talking like this.
And he's just like, I just don't even know how you can stand it out here. And it's just
Dude, it's so hard. I can't.
I mean, really?
Oh, great. Come on, I'm take my picture right when I'm blowing my nose. Oh, my God.
I mean, really.
I mean, I got it on video. I was like, okay, son. Just be all that you can be, son. You get on out there and you put that wig on.
Be proud. He really would be good at it.
He would be good as a heavy drag queen.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, John. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
What are you up to?
I'm just gonna stand up here.
Okay, well, you're doing a good job of it.
Yeah. I hear a train.
I hear it too.
I heard it
Do it some more. I want to film you.
But John might get in the way.
Okay, John, you do it.
Creepy bugs. John, let me do it. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, baby. All right. That was good. Thank you. Very well done.
Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Would you keep the bicycles in the bicycle area?
Is that? Am I supposed to guess that?
It's something that happened on a camping trip. I'd get a photograph of that if I had a camera.
I have my digital camera with. You could take pictures with my digital camera and use your
Because it
field.
obviously doesn't exist anymore, and you probably want to have it later on.
What? What'd you say?
It wasn't meant for me to take any pictures today, obviously. If you go to try to look for your camera, you won't find it.
Okay.
So you just don't worry about it.
There's no need for you to be like that, Darren.
I love this.
Oh, it's bizarre.
Because then it's perfect for Darren.
This thing is perfect.
We need to put one on our patio, babe.
They're
Oh,
not
I
here,
see.
so they tell you that.
Popeye Ray?
No, don't uncover it, John.
People in it.
If you uncover it, I'll just have to cover it
Who are
back
you going
up.
with?
Kirk.
Don't uncover it.
I'll just have to cover it all back up
We
again.
were gonna. Kirk was gonna bring his girlfriend, but
It's so nice, cool.
Tina Messina does not like hanging out with the flying.
Rain tonight.
Because
We're being videotaped. You better watch your
I
mouth.
bought it at
Hush.
They might end up together married.
the camper
Well, if they are, then they are.
Say that again.
Like Tammy when
What did you say? Say it again.
What
Well-
they are, that they
Well,
are.
if they are, then they are.
This is London? London, England?
Yes.
London, England.
That's the real hotel room that we stayed in.
Go back.
Whoa, I haven't seen your England pictures.
No, she's like, oh, it's this one. I'm like, okay, women know that, guys.
Yeah.
Like
that right?
Yeah, and it was really cool because then he puts
He's
it
like,
on
he fixes
for
it,
me.
takes a section of it out,
couldn't believe it.
and nails it all back together, and then gives it to her, and she puts it on. She's like, oh, that's so much greater. I thought she was being like nice.
No, it was perfect.
Months later, I find out she wasn't just being nice. She really loved the service she was doing.
It was cool. I mean, you're paying for
This is
service.
the classic-
And he was just such a great.
This is that classic scene where they were in the American Werewolf in London, where they were around the fountain there, the center
Oh,
of the
that was
circle.
so good.
It's also where the World Hide and Seek Championship started.
That's
Yes.
actually
That's right. No, it
Trafalgar
isn't.
Square. Leicester Square. Leicester Square is where the lions are.
Here we are in Leicester Square.
We
Yes,
rode
you're
by
right.
in the bus, but didn't get off and see it.
It was
Didn't-
Well, I would have to like get something of me standing there and
I gotta
stretching,
Yeah, I know. I got
getting ready to do the World Hide and Seek Championships.
I got a list.
I
of
did
all
this
the things
8
we
times.
didn't do
It's my favorite shot.
in Soho. And the color great.
It's beautiful.
I handheld that. I leaned up
at
against
that.
the wall and handheld that. Look at the girl's leg and the guy talking to her, and she's like,
It's called
hair lace girl.
something.
The Soho Cabaret.
It was really cool.
I'd love to blow these up real big and see them.
Yeah, that one
The
would be
graffiti.
cool.
Two sick bastards.
Kissing.
What?
It's Bush and
Toast.
Saddam.
The kissing.
kissing.
Well, you are eating again.
Yeah, you
I
constantly
swear to
eat.
God, like 3 times a day y'all eat.
We ate a lot.
We get out here and we got our luggage and we go in there and we're just like,
You don't have to just
we
smile
go to
at
our
it
room and we're
constantly.
like, I'm scared. I want to go home. It was a little bit of like, what to do?
Like culture shock is the
I'm trying to make it show my
more
teeth.
like
Sit back and rock.
crap. It was just wretched. And I'm like,
Rock.
oh God.
That's an adventure, though, really.
You have to sit all the way back.
This is Battersea Power Station. That was the exact angle
Bless you.
of the Pink Floyd Animals album cover. That's the
Yeah.
building. There's a pig floating in the air. Glenn might recognize it if you ever
Sweet Lord.